Hey guys, it's Sierra. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different for you guys. In my last makeup tutorial, I did a softer look. I used lots of browns, natural colors. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a more edgy look. I'm going to be using my 39A palette from Morphe. This was a limited edition, but I love this palette just because it has all these colors and you can create a lot of looks with it. So we're just going to jump right in. Today we're going to start by priming the eyes with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. Since we will be using black eyeshadow, we want to start with our eyes first. That way it doesn't ruin our foundation. And if we start with the eyes first, we can always go back and clean up any mess that we make with fallout. I'm putting a generous amount of this on my eyes just because of all, like I said, all the shadows. And I'm also not going to be setting this with any powder. I want to leave this wet and tacky. That way the colors will be as vibrant as possible. I'm going to be going in with this color right here called Canvas to start. And I'm going to take my Luxie 249 brush. I'm just going to buff that in the crease. I'm going to use my Ipsy L34 brush and blend out the edges. Next I'm going to take this small fluffy crease brush. This is from Target and it has no name except for crease. I'm going to take the color Pine right here and I'm going to also buff that in the crease, keeping it a little lower than the last color. I'm using a very light hand with this because I don't want it to get too out of hand too quickly. Building this color up really slowly because we want it to peek through when we add the black, but we don't want it to be too overbearing. And then we're going to take the Ipsy brush again and blend the brown and the green together. Okay, now that we have our green down, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the black. But because the black is so dark, it is going to take over the green, and that's when we'll go back in and redefine that. So now I'm going to use the other brush that I got from the Target set. It's stained pink, but there's no product on it. And I'm going to take the black in the palette called Muse. I'm going to put that all over my lid. This is going to make my face very messy looking, but that's okay. And we're going to pack it on. I'm using this brush just because it's small. Putting this over the entire lid, stopping at the crease. Go over it one more time. Now I'm going to add it on this side. We're going to go back in with our crease brush and we're going to take the color Pine again and go back over the edge of the brown, the black and the green. And you can go a little higher into the brown now. I'm going to go back in with some black just to darken it up. This look is a lot of layering. It can get real messy real quickly if you're not too careful. I'm going to use this Morphe M213 brush. It's real small, just to take the black in the inner corner so it's covering my entire lid. On this fluffy Wet n Wild brush, the lightest shade in the palette right here called Bear. And we're going to go over the edges. I'm going to take this makeup wipe right here. It already has makeup on it just because I started filming another video for you guys, but then I ended up hating how it looked. So then I started over and here we are. And I'm going to take it on my finger like this and run it under my eyes and clean it up just a little bit. Do the same thing on this side. Now I'm going to take my Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen and create a wing on both sides, and I will be right back. Okay, so the wings got a little dramatic, to say the least. So now I'm going to move on and go to the face before we do the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. primer. It is the Lit From Within primer. And put this all over my face. Okay, and I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. It's going to be a little dark for me, so I'll just run it down my neck. I'll also be taking my L'Oreal sponge to buff that into my skin. Blend it on your ears. Oh yeah, matches perfectly. I really like the coverage this foundation gives, so that's why I decided to use it today. Because my skin has been really red lately and bumpy, pimply, all of the horrors you can imagine. Now I'm going to use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light Neutral 15. I heard that they renamed their concealers, so I don't know how they're doing it now, but this is from the first round that they had, and that's the name that they decided to give it then. Hopefully this concealer will lighten up the foundation a bit. Before I buff that in, I'm also going to take the Lorac Los Angeles Pro Concealing Contour Kit. And it's a cream contour. I'm going to be using this color right here. I'm going to use the brush that it came with just to apply it. But then I'm going to buff it in with a sponge. And to buff all of that in, I'll be taking my Morphe sponge. Just to get a little closer to my eye, I'm going to be using the spot side. Alright, and now blending in the contour. Now I'm going to set my face where I put the concealer with my Patrick Star powder. It's his collaboration with MAC. Now I'm going to take my Aesthetica powder contour kit and further chisel out my face. Now I'm going to bronze the skin. since we have all this contour on, I think I'm going to go with my butter bronzer since it's a little lighter than the Hoola. Today for blush, we're going to go in with Dirty Little Secrets Cosmetics Kitty Pink. And I'm going to take that on my Morphe E4. And now we're going to focus on the lower lash line. So since the crease brush that we used with the color Pine is so small, I'm going to use that to run the green under my eyes. Really smoking it out. Then on my fluffy Wet n Wild brush, I'm going to take the color Bear and go along the edge. Now going back with the Morphe 213 brush, I'm going to go in with the black and get really close to my lash line. Going back in with the fluffy brush, I'm going to buff it out just a little. Now I'm just going to add black to my waterline and my tight line. And I'm going to dust away any bake that's left. For highlight, I'm going to use my Becca Cosmetics in the shade Moonstone. It's my absolute favorite, but it's a little shattered. I need to get a new one, but it's still my favorite, so I keep it. Decided to go ahead and add some lashes. The Kiss lashes in the style Lily. I also put on some mascara to blend it all together. Now I'm going to go in with lipstick. We're going to use the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin. Now I'm going to add the Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss in the shade Barista. I'm going to set my face with the NYX Matte Finish Now I'm going to set my face with the NYX Matte Finish Spray. And that completes this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look for you guys. A little edgier compared to the last one that I did with the natural browns and the no lashes or anything like that, no contouring. That was too crazy. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next from me, whether it be a makeup look or a challenge or anything like that. I want to do what you guys want to see. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!